I don't talk to him anymore." The words hit harder than anyone expected. Maddie Brown, once known as the quiet, grounded daughter in the sister wives family, finally breaks her silence. For years, fans watched her grow up on TLC screens, balancing life in a massive, complicated family led by her father, Kody Brown. But now, Maddie says she's done. No more contact. No more excuses. No more pretending everything's okay. What really happened behind closed doors? Tonight, we dive deep into Maddie's emotional confession, and uncover the pain, the distance, and the truth that tore the Brown family apart. From the outside, the Brown family seemed unique, a plural marriage with 4 wives, 1 husband, and more than a dozen children. Kody Brown built his life around his belief in unity through plural marriage. But inside the walls of that family, things were far from peaceful. Janelle, Maddie's mother, was the second wife, strong, logical, and independent. She believed in teamwork and respect. Maddie grew up watching her mother balance loyalty and exhaustion. While Kody struggled to hold the family together, cracks were already forming. The once proud patriarch began to lose touch, not just with his wives, but with his kids too. For Maddie, that distance began when she was still a teenager. In her teenage years, Maddie started noticing something. Kody's attention was shifting, slowly, clearly, toward one wife, Robyn Brown. Family dinners felt colder. Conversations turned into lectures. And Maddie, who always sought emotional warmth from her dad, started feeling invisible. She once said in an interview, "We all wanted his attention, but it felt like we were competing for it." That competition turned into silence. As time passed, Kody's relationship with his older children faded, especially after his public fallout with Christine and later Janelle. When Maddie became an adult, she made her own choices. She married Caleb Brush, started a family, and built a peaceful life away from the cameras. But Kody, he didn't seem to notice. When her children were born, fans wondered, did Kody even visit? Reports suggest that he rarely made the trip, and that absence spoke louder than words. Maddie's connection to her father grew weaker, replaced by quiet resentment. She loved her family, but she couldn't ignore the truth anymore. Kody had changed, and so had she. It wasn't one big explosion. It was a slow, painful fade. A series of ignored calls, missed visits, and hurtful comments about Janelle and the older kids. Maddie finally admitted in a recent interview, "We don't talk. There's just no relationship right now." Those words shocked fans, but they didn't shock the people who followed the Browns closely. Because this rift didn't appear overnight. It was years in the making, a reflection of the emotional chaos that tore the entire sister wives family apart. Throughout all of this, Janelle has stood quietly by her daughter's side. Strong but heartbroken, she's admitted her own relationship with Kody as tense and complicated. When asked about Maddie's feelings, Janelle didn't defend or deny them. She simply said, "We all need peace right now." That statement says everything. It's not anger driving Maddie anymore, it's self-preservation. A daughter choosing her mental peace over a broken bond with her father. The ripple effect of this estrangement has touched every corner of the Brown family. Siblings have chosen sides, wives have gone separate ways, and the children now live scattered lives. Kody's vision of one united plural family, it's gone. And while Maddie has stepped away quietly, Her silence says more than words ever could. Her decision mirrors that of Christine, Janelle, and many of the older kids, people who've chosen healing over control. Today, Maddie lives a simple life in North Carolina with her husband and kids. She's focusing on motherhood, faith, and freedom from the chaos of reality TV. No drama, no spotlight, no more emotional exhaustion. Fans say she seems happier, more grounded, away from the world she grew up in. And maybe that's the message behind her silence. You don't owe anyone connection just because they're family. Sometimes, walking away is love. Love for yourself, love for your peace, love for your own story. So what's next for Maddie Brown? Will she ever reconnect with her father? No one knows. But one thing is certain, she's found her voice, and she's not afraid to use it anymore. Her journey reminds us all that healing often begins with distance. And sometimes, no contact isn't a rejection, it's the beginning of self-respect. This is the story of a daughter who grew up under reality TV lights, but finally stepped into her own truth.